welcome to Brad Thoughts, The Flash, Season 2. First off, I have to assume that you've already seen, well, you've either already seen Flash Season 1, or you watched my video that talked about it. And going into Season 2, I have to give some spoilers, because the end of Season 1 ties into Season 2. You know, with a lot of series, go figure. But yeah, so this is your spoiler warning for at least the very beginning and, well, the end of Season 1 and the beginning of Season 2. Took me 3 tries, but I got it. So, give you a few seconds to turn away. Yeah, Flash, Season 2. Talk about Season, end of Season 1 and Season 2. Okay, we good? Cool. Alrighty then. So, for those of you who remember the end of Season 1, or don't, Barry, the Flash, went back in time in order to prevent his mother's murder. Well, basically to do this, he had to create a breach in the time-space continuum or something like that. And basically, if he didn't get back in a set amount of time, it would create a singularity, aka a black hole. The thing that light can't escape from, that will absorb everything. Or at least Central City. And then might stop, I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, that happened. Barry, of course, being the hero, and the guy who caused it, rushed in to try and do what he could. It looked like he needed some help, so of course, Firestorm decided to jump into the singularity as well and do what they could. And that's where some tragedy struck. Like, a few bad things happened. First off, one of the 2 members of Firestorm, Ronnie, apparently died in the singularity. Basically, they had to, defuse or fuse or something and, how to create, an atomic blast or something that would stop the singularity. Which, unfortunately, cost Ronnie his life. Tragedy number 1. And tragedy number 2 is that all of this, I guess, apparently created a breach between this Earth and an alternate Earth that we will refer to as Earth 2. Because obviously we're the initial Earth, so the next Earth over would be Earth 2. And apparently there's a huge multiverse, and it's very crazy and confusing, and time travel is just the beginning of what's going on, why is everything different, and just... whew. Well, anyway, on Earth 2, a villain known as Professor Zoom sees this singularity and goes, oh crap, oh that's cool, that looks like a, portal to another world. I'm a bad guy, I like conquering stuff, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, so the season is pretty much about combating Professor Zoom, who is a very dangerous guy who apparently is faster than Barry, and at one point, it actually humiliates Barry, showing the whole city, I'm stronger than your best hero, ha ha ha, I'm the best. Yeah, I've worked on my evil villain dialogue a little bit. But anyway, so that's the major overarching story. The episodes of interest. First off, we have episode 3. It has the return of Captain Cold. Like I said last time, I like Leonard Snart. I like the actor. I should look up his name, actually, but I didn't. But I like the guy. Shut up. Episode 7. Gorilla Grodd returns. The big, huge, giant gorilla with telepathic powers and the ability to, control people. And he's super smart. Yes. Again, whoever came up with that, dude, you are the best. I love you. That is great. Episode 9, Mark Hamill returns as the Trickster. Again, it's Mark Hamill doing a live-action version of the Joker, from Batman the Animated Series. It's great. I love it. You should watch it. I love Mark Hamill. I love the Joker. I love that they're a fusion thing, and that he got to do, a live-action version of that, and that's cool, and just... oh, it's fun! I forget how good the episode is, but let's be honest... I'm obviously the Mark Hamill Joker fanboy, so I don't care. It could be him just sitting there just drinking tea, and I'd be like, dude, yes. But they have good writers. So obviously it was more than that. I'm just going to say that. So you actually watched the episode. Hashtag I'm not getting paid. Episode 11, Reverse Flash returns. Okay, again, spoilers for season 1, but the big bad guy was Reverse Flash, which is kind of a dumb name, but anyway. Basically the guy, you know, who learned about the Flash and was like, man, I hate that guy. Oh, I gotta prove I'm better than him, and da-da-da-da-da. That guy comes back through crazy, weird logic and just... like I said, time travel messes with your brain because it's so ridiculous. That's all I have to say about it. Hence, I'm not going to time travel now. Sorry, Doc Brown, but I don't have, you know, I don't need that kind of headache. I still have to work with Doctor Who. Crap. Never mind. Hey, I'll talk about both of you guys. It'll be fine. Oh, I hate time travel. Anyway. And finally we have episodes 13 and 14. Barry and crew go to Earth 2. Yes. They go to Earth 2. They spend 2 episodes there. That's it. It's kind of frustrating. But at the same time, they at least got to go to the other Earth and see, like, oh man, like, you know, me, like, Barry on this Earth is, like, not me at all. And Joe's not him. And, you know, Francisco and... you know, Caitlin, they're not them at all. That's cool. Also, I love Caitlin Snow, just saying that. She's my waifu for the series. Don't fight me, because I'm really tired and I'm going to boil. And then, unfortunately, after that, I didn't really have any other episodes of interest. You know, like I said, a lot of good stuff happens, and I'm trying to be vague about this, so you'll just have to watch Season 2. Like, believe me, it was worth it. Like, I loved it. It was cool. We got to see some cool, interesting things. We had some good twists. And I'm just kind of going in my final thoughts. So, pause. Brad's final thoughts. I really like Season 2. It had a good jumping off point with Season 1 with, you know, there's a singularity. Like, we have to do whatever we can to stop this thing. Barry does what he can. And then, you know, that causes some ripple effect within his team, some good character growth, but everyone, you know, gets past those issues, comes back together, and yeah, so that's a very positive thing. Like, there's character growth. Also the villain, Professor Zoom, oh my god, like, some of the harsh, twisted, mean things he does are just excellent. Like, it really shows that the stakes are raised. Like, honestly, if I worked or lived in Central City, I would be very concerned. After Season 1, oh, all these metahumans are coming up. Season 2? Like, I'm not saying a cataclysmic event occurs, but, like, seriously, what Zoom does to the police at one point, it would worry the crap out of me. And I don't think I have anything else. And of course, a couple of crossovers. Or was that the last season? No, it was this season. The episode 8 with, you know, Arrow and the Legends of Tomorrow. That was pretty cool. And unfortunately, I'm going to season 3 now. For the bit, I'm going to establish that. Before I watched it, my brother Patrick told me, oh my god, season 3 has some bad stuff. It's honestly pretty skippable because, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've watched it, and there's a lot of cringeworthy stuff in it, and it's kind of ridiculous. But, as with everything, I have to cover every season, so I'm going to talk about it. I mean, there's some good stuff in Season 3, I'm going to be honest. But it's also got some bad stuff. Just like, I started Season 4, and there's some cringeworthy stuff in Season 4, but it's not as bad as Season 3. Like, if you can get through Season 3, you can certainly stand Season 4. That is going to be my thoughts thus far. And with that, those are Brad's thoughts on The Flash, Season 2. Yeah. So, do you have any questions, comments, concerns? What are your thoughts on Captain Cold, Mark Hamill's The Trickster, Gorilla Grodd? Come on! That's so cool! Oh! God, comics are great. I might have start reading them, which would mean I'd have more to talk about. I don't want to do that. I'm 30 and I'm doing this. This is not good. Not good, guys. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, you know. So those are my thoughts for season 2, and I will be back in a flash for season 3. You know, so as always, everyone, remember, have fun, stay safe, keep hydrated, and of course remember, every character has a story to tell. I'm Valiant Bradley James, the character investigator.